How did Annatar subtly alter the elves' perception of Sauron? Have you ever wondered how a master of deception could change the way an entire race viewed him? The story of Sauron, known as Annatar, is a fascinating example of this. During the Second Age, Sauron took on the guise of Annatar, which means Lord of Gifts. This clever disguise was crafted to win the trust of the elves, particularly those in Eregion, where he sought to influence the elven smiths. Annatar appeared as a noble and benevolent figure, resembling an elf or a Númenorian. This made him more acceptable to the elven leaders he aimed to sway. His reputation as a skilled craftsman and magic user, stemming from his time with the Vala of smithing, added credibility to his claims. He presented himself as a generous teacher, offering knowledge and skills that the elves greatly desired. When Annatar arrived in Eregion, the elven smiths welcomed him with open arms. They were eager to learn from his expertise in crafting powerful magical rings. However, some of the greatest elven leaders, like Elrond and Galadriel, remained cautious. They sensed that his promises might be too good to be true, but they did not fully grasp that Annatar was actually Sauron in disguise. As Annatar influenced the elves, he led them to create the Rings of Power. Celebrimbor, a prominent elven smith, took the lead in crafting these rings. While he made 3 elven rings without Sauron's direct involvement, the methods used were subtly corrupted by Sauron's dark knowledge. He embedded a secret enchantment within the rings, designed to allow him to control their bearers once he forged the one ring in the fires of Mount Doom. By presenting himself as a benefactor, Annatar shifted the elves' perception from suspicion to trust. This manipulation was subtle, exploiting their desires for greater power and knowledge. He masked his true intentions behind a facade of friendship and shared purpose. It was only after the rings were created and the One Ring was revealed that the elves realized the extent of Sauron's deception. In essence, Annatar altered the elves' perception of Sauron by disguising himself as a fair and knowledgeable lord. He offered gifts and wisdom, gaining their trust and cooperation in forging the Rings of Power. This clever ruse allowed him to weave corruption into their creation, serving his dark designs without the elves ever suspecting his true identity.